so do
Yeah. Okay. Hello, good morning everyone. I'm William, your host today. This week we are talking about politics. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Livingston. Hello, Mr.
Good morning.
Livingston. It's an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
Can I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Tell us about your job.
Well, I think in order to answer that question, I might have to back up just a little bit and give you a little history
Okay.
about myself. I've always been in the area of service from, basically my entire adult life. I went into the military when I was not quite right out of school. I went to college for a while and then went into the military and I was in the military for 4 years, came to North Platte as a police officer, and I spent 38 plus years as a police officer in the service area. So it gives you a little history of probably why I got in or decided to run for mayor, quite honestly, because I wanted to continue. I retired in 2011. And I got to tell you, I was pretty good at that. That retirement thing was pretty good stuff. So, but I felt that I had some more to do and give back to the city of North Platte because it was so good to me. So I ran for mayor and got into that. So now back to your question, what does the mayor do? I've lost track of what I do a number of things as a mayor. Quite honestly, I just came from an interview this morning at the radio station. And normally what I do, we have a council meeting the first and third Tuesday of every month. And before the day of the council meeting, prior to me going in, I go to the radio station and I let people know what's on the agenda, so that if there's some issues that may affect you or anyone else, you can call your council person, or you can call me, or call the city hall, and we'll try to answer any questions. So I like to have people make sure that they're knowledgeable about what's going on in the city of North Platte. And if they have issues, give us a call, and it helps us make the right decisions. So this morning I do that. I go to the radio station and I get in there, and it's about a 5-10 minute talk, and I tell what's going on that evening. Well, when I got in there, I didn't have my paperwork with me. I left it in the car. Now we're already live on the radio, so fortunately I remembered a number of the things that were going to be on, but I didn't remember all of them. But that gives me an opportunity sometimes just to get away from the paperwork and tell people what's going on in the city of North Platte. One of the things that I talked about is we have, and you guys might be interested in this, we have boards that I need volunteers for instance, the library board, the animal control board, the planning commission, and just a number of it that I appoint people to. And I always look for good people that are willing to step forward and volunteer their services to be on these boards. Well, I have an opening for a library board person. I had an opening for an animal control board. I don't know if you know a lot of the law.